coming up right now is Destination Germany. We're taking you on a journey somewhere in the country that is well worth a visit. Whether you're a tourist or a permanent resident, a foreigner, or a German citizen. Here, we'll be covering the famous sites as well as those little-known corners of Deutschland. All that matters is showing you that Germany is an interesting and exciting place to visit. If you enjoy the destinations that we talk about each week, check out our website, thisweekingermany.de. We'll have photos of each week's destination.
I have to say, if you are a fan of pigs, then last week's destination will be very difficult to beat. We went to a pig museum in Stuttgart, which has over 50,000 exhibits, 27 different pig-themed rooms, and a restaurant. So it is a pretty unique place, and especially if you're a pig fan. But anyway, enough about last week's crazy destination. I want to know what you have chosen to tell us about this week, Rob.
Well, this week we're changing up the pace a little bit, and we're going to a romantic little town, and surprisingly, it doesn't get a lot of attention. Maybe that's just the way the visitors and the people of Monschau like it. And while it used to be an industrial town that focused on textiles, it now bills itself as a health climate resort city and focuses on providing an interesting and relaxing experience for visitors.
Monschau. Sounds a little bit French. Does it have a French origin?
It does, and during the 1700s, it was actually part of France, or owned by France. The city is in the very southwest corner of North Rhine-Westphalia, right on the border of Belgium. It's in the Eifel region in western Germany on a low mountain range. Though this area in Germany and Belgium are both German-speaking communities now, it does have French roots.
So what is there to do in this, how did you describe it, a romantic health climate resort city? I hope it can live up to a description like that.
It's a very picturesque, small mountain city with a river running right through the middle of it. It's full of those half-timbered houses that we talked about a few episodes ago. Most of the buildings here have not changed much in 300 years. Windy little narrow streets intersect the city, and many of the streets still have cobblestone, giving the whole place a rustic, old-world Europe feel.
Sounds pretty good. So what is there to do in this town? Is it all bed and breakfast with a little bit of walking to stretch the legs, or is there more to it?
There is a multitude of different types of accommodations, from fancy, expensive hotels to more modest places for frugal travelers. There are bed and breakfast type establishments, as well as a large number of rental apartments that look very comfortable. As for what you can do there are quite a number of different attractions and activities for visitors. Let me go over a few of them just to try and pique your interest. One of the most known museums of the city is called the Red House. It's a beautiful Baroque-style building that's actually two buildings. That used to be the home of the town's major cloth maker, which was the former industry there. You can see what life was like in the culture and lifestyle of an 18th century bourgeoisie. There's also a brewery that has brought forgotten beers back to life, a glassworks that teaches as well as informs, and a wonderful castle that often has art and music exhibitions. If you want to relax in a beautiful old mountain town, look into Monschau. And don't forget to check out our website, thisweekingermany.de, for some photos.